Welcome to Calcasieu Parish Public Library DIY Craft.
Hello everyone, my name is Tonja and I'm with Calcasieu Parish Public Library. Today we're going to do a DIY craft, and that craft is actually putting ducks on top of a craft jar. And let me show you the supplies you'll need. You're going to need spray paint called emoji, that's the yellow. We're going to take and do a finishing gloss on our tops. You're going to need ribbon. You can choose whatever size you want. I did 3 by 16 inches. I have 3 different size jars, and the jars are different here in sizes, but the only thing we're going to spray paint is the top of the jar. We're going to take our ducks and glue them, super glue them to the top. We're going to take and I'm going to tell you about the supplies. You're going to get 3 ducks for less than $2. All your crafts that you see here, all your items, are going to be at a discounted store. So you're not going to pay over $5 for if you want to just make one craft. Any craft that you make, please believe you're going to reuse it again. You're going to use your spray paint again, your finishing gloss. But today we're going to start off with taking our tops off. While we're spray painting, we're going to take and clean out our jars, because at the end of this video we're going to add things inside and we're going to use it as a gift and idea. Let's go spray paint. So we're going to start off with our spray paint, our emoji. We're going to take and space them out. We're going to make sure that we spray the top evenly across, but you want more paint around the rim of the top, because at the very top of that top you're going to have your duck on top. So if it's not smooth, don't worry about it. Around the top is where you want to make sure that it's clear and it's smoothed at. As we're painting, let it sit out for a little while, at least 45 minutes, so your emoji can dry, and then come back over it with your clear sealing paint. But right here, I just stopped for that 45 minutes, let it dry, and then I came in and I did cleaning up the containers. The bottom, you want to make sure all that sticky stuff is off where the tag came off. I didn't want to put soap and water because I was going through the craft very, quickly and smoothly. I didn't want to add soap and water, so I just wiped it out. I went back outside and touched up the paint, the emoji paint, and after it dried for that 45 minutes, I went through and I did the clear to seal it. After it's sealed, then I noticed that it took a little bit longer for the sealant to dry, so I let that sit even longer than 45 minutes. I measured out my ducks because I noticed on the ducks you only get 1 big one and 2 little ones in your 3-pack. So I measured it out and chose which ducks go on which tops. And as you can see right there, got my super glue ready. I glued the duck onto the top, but I made sure that I had glue on the duck and on the top itself. Then I glued all of them, put them down, let them dry. I took my candy, I put it inside the container. I started off with my ribbon and decided I really didn't like the way the ribbon was coming out. I took the scissors and did it. So I had some ribbon itself, not the little thin ribbon, but I had some felt material ribbon, and I tied that on just to give it a different look. You may not want to use a ribbon. I also had these left over from gift baskets, so I chose to do 2 of those in that. Those are a little bit bigger, so I actually twisted and went around 2 or 3 times on it. And if it doesn't line up, just take your top off and turn your ribbon. Go ahead also and do that on your white ribbon, and just tie it knot it and go with, you can use white, you can use whatever color you want. The finished product, give it as a gift. Just something fun you want to do with your grandkids, just to show them how to do some arts and crafts. And that is your craft, DIY gift containers. You also have some that have frogs, so if you do the frogs, you can do green tops. Thank you for joining me, and I hope you had a great time with it.